Here's the moment most men never notice. It's not when she argues with you. It's not when she pulls away. It's not even when she disrespects you openly. It's much quieter than that. It's the moment she realizes you will adjust yourself to keep her comfortable. That's when respect starts leaking out, slowly, silently, until one day you're confused why attraction feels gone. And by the time most men feel it, it's already too late. Today, we're going to break down the exact psychological moment a woman stops respecting a man, why most men misread it as communication, and how Stoicism warned against this trap long before dating coaches existed. Stay with me, because once you see this, you can't unsee it. 1. Respect doesn't disappear. It shifts. Most men think respect disappears because they did something wrong. Said the wrong thing. Didn't text fast enough. Didn't lead properly. That's not how it works. Respect doesn't vanish overnight. It shifts. It shifts the moment she senses that. You are more invested in preserving the connection than preserving your self-respect. The second that balance tilts, attraction begins to decay. Not because she's cruel, not because she planned it. Because attraction is instinctual, and instinct responds to imbalance. Epictetus warned, if you want to be invincible, make no treaty with things outside your control. Most men sign that treaty without realizing it. 2. The real trigger most men miss. Here's the real trigger. It's not neediness. It's not insecurity. It's not lack of confidence. It's self-abandonment. The moment you bite your tongue when something bothers you, laugh off disrespect to keep the peace, over-explain your intentions to be understood, lower your standards to avoid friction. Something clicks in her mind. She may not say it out loud. She may not even consciously think it. But her nervous system registers it instantly. This man will move himself before he expects me to. And once that realization settles in, respect cannot survive. 3. Why communication often backfires. This is where men get confused. They say, I communicated my feelings. I was emotionally open. I did the mature thing. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not all communication is strength. Some communication is submission disguised as honesty. When your openness sounds like seeking reassurance, asking for emotional safety, explaining why something hurt you, requesting consistency instead of expecting it. You're not expressing strength. You're revealing where you can be destabilized. Marcus Aurelius believed, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In modern terms, don't hand someone the blueprint to your emotional pressure points. 4. The moment respect shifts. Let's make this concrete. The moment respect shifts is when she realizes your mood reacts to her tone. Your peace depends on her consistency. Your confidence dips when she pulls back. Your behavior changes when her energy changes. That's the moment. Not when she leaves. Not when she ghosts. Not when she tests you. Before all of that, she feels that your emotional center is no longer self-contained. And instinct does what instinct always does. It pushes. 5. Why women test after that moment. Here's something most men misunderstand. Women don't test men to be manipulative. They test because uncertainty creates information. Once she senses you're emotionally adjustable, her system asks, how stable is he really? So she pulls back. She delays. She becomes inconsistent. She challenges your frame subtly, not consciously, not maliciously. She's checking if your center collapses under pressure. And most men fail this test, not because they're weak, but because they don't even realize a test is happening. 6. The Stoic line you cannot cross. Stoicism makes this brutally clear. The line you cannot cross is this. Never allow another person to become the regulator of your emotional state. Once they regulate your emotions, they regulate your behavior. Once they regulate your behavior, they hold power. And power kills polarity. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Most men aren't reacting to what she did. They're reacting to what it might mean, what they might lose, what they fear is coming. That reaction is what breaks respect. 7. What strength actually looks like. Strength does not look like confrontation. It does not look like lectures. It does not look like emotional explanations. Strength looks boring. It looks like calm observation, reduced investment, emotional steadiness, behavioral adjustment without announcement. When something feels off, a grounded man doesn't ask for clarity. He watches. He matches energy. He withdraws excess attention. He lets the dynamic reveal itself. No speeches, no ultimatums, no emotional bargaining. That silence is not weakness. It's self-command. 8. Why explaining yourself lowers your value. Here's a hard pill. The more you explain yourself, the more you signal that your position needs validation. Attraction does not reward justification. It rewards certainty. A man who is secure in his standards does not negotiate them. He lives them. Epictetus taught, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters." Translation: you don't need to be understood to be respected. You need to be consistent. 9. The difference between emotional maturity and emotional exposure. This is important. Emotional maturity is self-regulation. Emotional exposure is self-disclosure. They are not the same. Most men overshare emotions hoping it will create closeness. But closeness without polarity creates familiarity, not attraction. A Stoic man feels deeply, but he processes privately. He responds deliberately. He does not leak uncertainty. That containment is what preserves respect. 10. What happens when you don't react? Here's what most men never experience. When you don't react, tests lose power. Disrespect loses momentum. Drama has nowhere to land. She either adjusts upward to meet your stability, or exits because she can't control the frame. Both outcomes protect you. And here's the key. You didn't force anything. You simply refused to abandon yourself. 11. Why respect can't be asked for. Respect is not a request. It's a response. You cannot ask for it. You cannot explain it into existence. You cannot communicate it back. It emerges when your actions signal, "I will be fine with or without this." Not said, felt. Women respond to what you embody, not what you declare. 12. Applying this in real life. Here's how this looks day to day. She pulls back. You don't chase. She becomes inconsistent. You stop overgiving. She tests your frame. You stay neutral. She withdraws warmth. You don't seek reassurance. No drama, no resentment, no coldness, just quiet self-respect. You let behavior speak. You let time reveal truth. You keep your center intact. That's the discipline. 13. Why most men never learn this. Most men are taught to explain themselves, prove intentions, earn love through effort, fix emotional tension immediately. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Not indifference, not cruelty, non-attachment to outcomes. That's why Stoic men feel rare, calm, grounded, and rarity creates value. 14. The moment she stops respecting you, summarized. Let's bring it home. She stops respecting you the moment she realizes you will sacrifice your emotional center for connection. You will tolerate discomfort to avoid loss. You will explain instead of adjust. You will chase clarity instead of observe behavior. That's the moment. Catch it early, and you protect yourself. Miss it, and no amount of effort fixes it. Final thought. Stoicism isn't about controlling women. It's about controlling yourself. The man who governs his inner world never has to demand respect. It either arrives, or incompatible people leave, and nothing of value is lost. If you've ever felt respect fade after you tried to communicate more, comment, "I see it now." If you've noticed someone pull away after you became more emotionally available, share your experience. Others need to hear it. This channel isn't about pretending to be strong. It's about becoming unshakable. Subscribe if you're done abandoning yourself. We master the inner frame here. Stay disciplined, stay centered,